There's something incredibly profound about the journey through life, isn't there? It all kicks off when we're kids. I remember when I was just 7 years old and my mom told me, "Go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely." That's really where the essence of connection begins, right? Building relationships early on sets the stage for everything that follows.
That's so true. And it makes me think, like, when we're kids, we have this innate ability to just, connect with others so easily. But then, as adults, it gets a little more complicated, right? Have you ever wondered why that shift happens?
Absolutely. When we're kids, we don't have the same filters or preconceptions. We just run outside and play, forming bonds over the simplest of things. But as we grow up, we start comparing ourselves to others, worrying about what people think. By the time we reach 11, for instance, we're often pushed to the limits, trying things like smoking herb or drinking liquor, an almost desperate attempt to feel something deeper and connect on a different level.
Wow. That, kind of mirrors coming-of-age stories in, like, every blockbuster movie ever. So let me ask, was there a moment when you realized that connection was what really mattered, beyond those wild experiences?
Definitely. I recall my dad telling me at 11, "Go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely." It wasn't just about dating, it was about finding that anchor in life. Writing songs and stories became my outlet for expressing deeper feelings. You see, I've always had that dream, just like my dad before me. But the real glory came from knowing that the people I loved truly understood me.
Oh, totally. I feel like there's this, monumental moment in everyone's life when they realize what truly matters. It's like an awakening. So, when you were 20 and writing about everything you saw, what specifically opened your eyes to those larger goals you set for yourself?
Well, at 20, that's when my story really began to unfold. I remember late nights, fueled by ambition, when I believed I could achieve anything. Before the morning sun, when life was lonely, those feelings pushed me to think about the voices that mattered. Even the smallest ones can carry the most weight. It was beautiful to have my friends around, sharing our hopes and dreams, even if we were all headed in different directions.
That's amazing. So if you had, like a time capsule, something to send to your 20-year-old self, what advice would you give? Would you, include anything specific to help him along his way?
Oh, for sure. I'd definitely remind my 20-year-old self to never lose sight of where he comes from and to cherish his friends. Those bonds are priceless. Fast forward to my 30s, I was touring the world, selling songs, but it took dedication and some sacrifices as well. Some friends stayed by my side while others sought their own glory, and that can be tough,
Right. So it gets me thinking about how life evolves. You mentioned your woman brought children into your life. Do you think the dynamics shift again when you become a parent? Like, what lessons do you want to pass down to them?
Definitely. Becoming a parent opens up a whole new dimension to life. My songs become more than just lyrics. They transform into stories for my children. I want them to learn what matters most: love, friendship, and leaving a legacy. I hope they remember to cherish their connections and, hopefully, visit me often when I'm 60.
Oh, wow. I can just imagine that moment, the 30-year-old you, looking ahead to the 60-year milestone. I guess it poses a fascinating question. Will you see the world as cold, or will those connections keep you warm? It's such a profound thought.
Exactly. Life is cyclical, isn't it?
I was once 7.
And that cycle might just continue. In the end, I really hope my children find warmth and connection in their journey, just like I did. The essence remains the same. Build friendships early, or risk finding yourself lonely.
I love that. It's like life cycles back to the core of connection all over again. Now I'm just, wow, more motivated to cherish my friendships.